So hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And today is pretty exciting because I will be training my new horse for the first time, and I will be also making my glorious debut riding Western. But first, my new horse, this is Sunshine. He is 3 years old and a 1.70 m tall warm blood stallion. And he's super fancy, and his name is Sunshine. And today we will be training him for the first time. So he is at my stable since like 4 days, and he settled in really nicely. And of course we're not riding him, only lunging, and I had to tack him up in the easel because, well, the wash stall is pretty much frozen over. And just ignore that person. I don't know what she's doing in my home stable. But anyway. So we headed out to the lunch ring. I know, in the snow, but the ground isn't like completely frozen and also not icy, just, well, snowy. So it will be fine, I think. And I'm not very confident with going to the large indoor arena with him because I've never worked with this guy. But his ed said he's really friendly and respects personal space. But we'll see. But look at those fancy gaits, like you can really see he's a stallion. And a pretty fancy one. So he was definitely a bit energetic at the start. But, he started to settle a bit more, at least I hoped. But yeah, can we just admire that gorgeous palomino coat and those fancy gaits. Like, I can't wait to start my journey with this incredible horse. And I bought him because I really wanted to, like, bring a horse up to high level eventing myself, because like I'm not sure if he will make a great eventer, but his dad said he's a good jumper and also a fancy dressage horse, so we'll see where that gets us. And he was indeed feeling a little spicy today, which is pretty obvious because he hasn't been worked in like a week, and I think he hasn't seen snow that much times because he's only a little 3-year-old. But yeah, for the 3-year-old, oh my god, my tongue is frozen. But for a 3-year-old, he is like very tall and has a very nice build, which probably means that he had plenty of space to run at his earlier home, because I've seen 3-year-olds that look like foals just because they were kept indoors all time. But yeah, this guy looks very nice and has a very pretty conformation, so I'm super excited to see what he can do. Well, except for rearing and bucking. No, but he is such a good boy. So let's head back to the stable and get on a warmer sweater. I know this jacket looks warm, and then get out the next victim. So we're back at the stable. I got a warmer sweater on, and the next horse I will be riding is a client's horse. His name is Juniper, and he is a gorgeous Criollo mix gelding. And he's really a stereotypical gelding. But I will be riding him Western since he's a Western horse. I have no idea which discipline. I think he's a trail horse and also a reining horse, maybe. There he is, like, he's such a sweet boy. And his owner is going abroad for a longer time, and she wanted me to ride him in that time and also go out to competitions with him. which will be pretty funny because I've never ridden Western before in my entire life. But apart from that, I'm pretty excited. Like, today's my first ride on him. His owner gave me a little bit of instruction, like how to ride a Western horse, and that I can always message her or call her if I have any questions or if I want to go to any competitions, which isn't on the table right now because it's, well, deep winter, but show season is right around the corner. So we're here at the indoor arena, and I've set up this little trail, well, stuff. I don't know how this is called, but yeah, this was just set up by a Western clinic like 2 days ago, and I haven't, well, cleaned it up, but lucky for me, like, his gates were pretty incredible, like, not fancy at all. They were super, well, floaty. It was just like sitting on a marshmallow and gliding across the arena. Yeah, I was a bit, yeah, I was a bit confused that he was, well, pretty head high, and that he just wouldn't go on the bit nicely, even if I would, like, use my legs more and give him some more aids. But I just, yeah, figured out that this isn't the way you ride Western horses, because he was definitely not used to constant leg pressure and a, well, nice constant connection with the reins, because he kept getting a bit flustered then. But once I figured that out, we had pretty much fun just navigating through the trail course. It felt a bit like trying to figure out how to park your car backwards, but he had, well, a very good brain on him. He definitely knew his job, and, well, I surely didn't get all the cues right, but he saved me every time, which I was super grateful for, because, well, and I was a bit surprised, like, his backing up was pretty much faster than, like, in the dressage test. And he was absolutely bomb-proof, like, he did not hesitate to go over that bridge, or literally anything. He didn't spook at all. And he was super agile and really turned quickly, and also was super fast to react to anything that I did to him. Like, there were some moments where we had a little navigating issue, which was, well, 100% my fault, because I had no experience with riding Western. Like, I've even never sat in a Western saddle before, but it was super comfortable anyway. And just Juniper is such a sweet boy, and it was really a joy to ride him today, even though I probably looked like a noob. Even did a sliding stop, well, accidentally. I actually just wanted to go over the poles, and then I must have gotten something wrong when trying to slow him down, because I did a sliding stop, which was pretty cool, but also a little wild. Yeah, we did some, like, canter work, and in canter he was also a bit more collected. And yes, there were those moments again where we just didn't click. For example, when I wanted to use leg pressure and to get on a constant connection, he would just stop, rear, do whatever, just to get his freedom back. Like, he really wasn't a fan of collecting up. But once I understand that, it went a lot better, I think. Like, we even did some training for his hindquarters, like backing up on this bridge, which, well, was super difficult for me, not for him. For him, it was probably, like, easy peasy, but not for me. I really had a hard time figuring out how to steer this horse. Like, he wouldn't just turn if I would like give some pressure with my outside rein and my inside leg. In fact, he absolutely ignored that. But yeah, we had some sliding stops, which I absolutely loved. It felt so funny. Yeah, his steering was like more lighter. I had like longer reins, just a light contact, and yeah, he just bolted off, which was very funny. So yeah, I absolutely love this experience. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. And yeah, I absolutely love this guy. And I'm definitely very excited to maybe even take some lessons on him, just to prevent me from making a fool out of myself on this horse. Like, he looks so small and he has so short legs, but he's so fast and a very interesting horse. Just then I walked him out just to cool him down on a nice loose rein, which he seemed to really enjoy. Like, just before I get this horse back to its stall, I just wanted to show you guys something really cool this horse can do, because he would also go on long trail rides with his owner, and where he learned to do this, like, just look at that. I'm walking away and he just stays there like a statue. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, he's such an incredible horse. And speaking of trail rides, actually, Arrow is out of the barn for like a month because she's going on a longer trail ride with her owner. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!